This is Kristen Barb from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop.
And who else would it be?
I don't know. And we're coming to you live from our store here in Logan, Utah. And we have some really exciting news for you.
Big news,
Yeah.
big news. I can't believe we get to do this.
I know, from Baby Lock. And that is the fact that we can now sell the Baby Lock Altair sewing and embroidery machine
This
online.
big machine right over here.
Yeah.
So we can sell this online.
I know,
We're
we're so
so
excited.
excited.
Yes. And so how many of you would love to have an embroidery machine
I would like this one.
like this? That
Rebecca,
one.
you want this
Yeah.
one.
I totally want that one.
I knew you did.
It's beautiful, and I'll
is
tell
pretty.
you, it is so user friendly. It's the functionality
so
of it
wonderful.
is amazing.
It is.
You've got a very large hoop, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
And I made this.
Can you believe that?
I made this.
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
Is that so cute?
How did you do it? Tell them how you did that, Barb.
My grandson made a drawing of his family.
Yes.
4 different drawings. And I scanned them into my machine. I edited them on my machine.
Yep.
I stitched it out, and this is what I have. And
That's
I
incredible.
love it. Totally love it. He's so proud of it.
You know what I really want to do? I talk about this every year. I still haven't done it, but it's on my list.
I know. You talk about this every year.
Every year I talk about this, but I am going to take my children's letters that they wrote to Santa when they were growing up, and I'm going
And
to
you
do
kept
this,
them all?
and I've kept them. Yes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stitch them out, and I'm going to make a Dear Santa quilt. One day.
That is a darling idea.
Isn't that fun?
Oh my gosh.
So that is something I want to do with this machine, and you can do it.
My other grandson,
Uh-huh.
this one's Seth right here,
Yes.
has drawn a self-portrait. And he wants a pillow
Oh.
with his face on it.
Oh, how cute
It is
that?
really cute.
I
It
love
looks
it.
about like this.
I love it. I mean, talk about being able to take your creativity and your skills to the next level.
It is
because
so fun.
you get to be as creative as you want when it comes to stuff like this.
And this was not hard.
Personalization.
This was my first project. It was not hard.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
Because I just wanted to
So,
do it.
guys, this machine is beautiful. And like I said, it is a 2-in-1. You have
It
not
is.
only the sewing, I would almost call it a 3-in-1. And you want to know why?
What's the three?
Because sewing, embroidery, and quilting. You can quilt on this machine.
Oh, yes. you can.
Absolutely, right?
There's
So-
the quilting part.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
you
like
mean
if
free
you were
motion.
free
Oh,
motion
yes,
quilting.
definitely.
Free motion quilting on this machine. So it's almost like a 3-in-1.
Some people will come in and say, I need a quilting machine, but what they really mean is a machine to piece
The
with.
piece, right?
Right,
Yeah.
so there's a
Yeah.
little confusion, but you can
Yeah.
free motion quilt on this.
If you,
So
we're
easy.
gonna take a few minutes and show you this beautiful machine. And of course, if you have any questions along the way, just
Rebecca
put
will
them-
answer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rebecca's behind the camera, and she'll be.
And she knows everything.
My gosh,
know
stop.
what the questions are.
She's blushing.
There you
I
go.
love it.
And so we want to be able to help answer those questions for you. And again, if this is a machine you're interested in, head over to our website, mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
It is there. It
It's
is
there.
on our website. But
It's
you know
available.
what? There's more to it than that because
Yeah.
right now we have a bundle package.
Mhm.
Do you want to see what's in that bundle?
Yeah, let's go for it, Barb.
Come on over this way. My leash is a little short.
I know.
Okay, I don't know if I can do this. All right. Who would not want all this thread? Look at that.
Yep.
A whole bundle of thread that comes with your purchase.
Okay.
The most valuable thing you'll ever have.
I
Is
would
the
absolutely
inspiration
agree with
guide.
that, Barb.
I would
Mhm.
not buy a Baby Lock machine without the inspiration guide.
Nope.
Because this walks you through every single thing on your machine. Every single thing.
I say it's like having your best friend sitting next to you saying, okay, now you do this and now you do that. And if you go, okay, I want to know how to do heirloom quilting.
Yes, it's
You know
in
it?
here.
It's in there.
It's in here.
I want to learn how to do this or that. You just look it up and it's got pages and pages of photographs and step-by-steps on how to do that.
Step-by-steps, colored photographs.
Yeah.
So this takes about a year to write after they get the machine.
Yeah.
So this does not come from the factory. This does not come with your purchase.
It comes from the
necessarily.
educators.
It does. Educators make this. And right in the beginning, it walks you through everything about your machine, which I think is amazing because you'll say, I don't remember what this button does. I don't remember how to make this one work.
That would
It's
be me
all
half
in
the
here.
time.
And it's at midnight and you don't want to call anybody. And you're in your pajamas. You don't want to go into the
There you
store.
go.
Love, love, love this book.
Yep.
It also comes with a bundle of stabilizers. This is
Yes.
one stabilizer. This is just to show you today, but you can't have this machine without
Nope,
stabilizer.
you gotta have that.
But a big deal right here.
Oh,
This is the palette software.
wow.
This comes with it. This is a $2,000 value.
Yeah, that is
Alone.
amazing. Do you guys have, where's the stitch out of me and the girls?
It's being framed.
Oh, is it being framed
Yes,
right now?
it's being framed. It will be here
Okay.
soon.
All right,
You
because
didn't know that, did you?
I didn't know that, but let's tell them why I brought that up. It's
Okay.
because you can actually take a photograph. Let's see, right here. Let's take that for example. You can take a photograph and actually with a couple of clicks, I'm not kidding. You can
'Cause
digitize
you did that.
photograph. I did it with a picture of me and my girls, and it looks amazing. The fact that it is stitched out with thread as a photograph.
And it looks like a
And
photograph.
It
It really,
does.
it's amazing.
And you would look at it and go, oh, there's no way I could digitize that. Oh, yes, you could. A few mouse clicks and
You don't
it's
really
done.
have to do the work. That
No,
program does it for
It's
you.
pretty awesome.
So there's a question. Somebody said they already have the Altair, but they're wondering if they can buy the Altair Inspiration Guide separately.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
It's $2.99.
Yep.
You bet.
Yep,
Yeah.
we can definitely get that for you. So if you're interested in the inspiration guide on its own, just give the Logan store a call, talk to Barb, and she can take care of that for you.
I love the inspiration guide. I really do. I think it's amazing that they do that.
All right, so we're going to mask up for a minute.
Okay,
Because we're-
also, I didn't throw this in. There's
Oh.
also a bundle of
Oh.
needles that you'll get. You're going
A
to get
bundle of-
everything for your machine when you buy it. You'll go home and you'll have it ready.
Someone else asked if you can buy the palette software separately.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep, palette software can be used on any machine too, any embroidery machine.
Yep, it
And
can.
so you can purchase
Let me
that
get
separately as well.
dressed.
So let's head on over
Okay, we're safe now.
to this amazing
Look at
machine.
this. It's so pretty.
First of all, I take a look at this and I go, oh my goodness, it's like having an iPad right in front
It
of
is.
me.
It's big.
It's big, it's bright. I see exactly what I need to be doing. This is one of my favorite things. How many of you love to do blanket stitching, right? And blanket stitching is just one of those things that we do quite often as quilters, especially when we're doing applique. I am just on the sewing part right now, guys. That is it. But you can see right there that it's telling us to use the J-foot. It has the blanket stitches showing us what stitch we are using. I mean, if I were to change it, I would have a zigzag stitch, but I want to do a blanket stitch. This is what I'm going to do. And look at this. I can actually widen that
I'm
stitch.
so glad you're doing that.
And I can lengthen the stitch right there in front of me. And I see right there visually exactly how big I want that stitch. This is going to look like the actual stitch that I'm doing. Okay? What's your favorite go-to on this one, Barb?
Let me go here for a sec.
Okay.
'Cause I think this is a really cool thing that you can do. So I'm going to make that wider, as wide as it can go. I'm going
Uh-huh.
to make it as long as it'll go.
Look at
I
that.
could bind a quilt with that.
You could bind a quilt with
You
that.
could.
You know what? I never even thought about it with that stitch.
It's beautiful.
And especially because it's going the opposite
Yeah.
direction.
Well, you can flip
That's
it over.
perfect.
You can
Exactly.
mirror image it, so
You
it
can
doesn't
mirror
even
image
matter.
it as well. I love that. So again, being able to visually see those stitches right then and there is pretty sweet, right? Now, let's say you want to do free motion quilting. I'm going to go back to this stitch right here, and it's as simple
Oh,
as
come on. You don't have to change anything.
I don't have to change anything. Well, I
wanna
am
change
I
my
am going
foot.
to change the foot. But look at this. I wanted to go free motion quilting. This tells me to change it to the C foot. And then right over here, all I did was I touched that button,
One button.
and it drops my feed dogs,
There's
and
no
I'm ready
knobs
to
back
rock
here
and
you
roll.
have to mess with.
Nope.
No knobs.
I know, it's pretty
It is
nice.
done.
So those are a few things that I love, you know, when it comes to the sewing, to the free motion. Of course, obviously, look at this big throat space that you have. And even though we have the embroidery unit attached to it, this can actually be removed, and you can have the regular sewing unit on it, or be able to use a table, attach a
You
table.
can definitely get the extension
However, if you go back and forth with doing embroidery and sewing, sometimes I'll just make it super simple and I say, you know what, it's totally fine to keep this embroidery unit on. No big deal, right? Because look how much space I still have to do my sewing. So that usually, if I'm just wanting to go back and forth, I just keep it on, right?
Definitely.
Makes it super easy.
Do you want me to show you why I bought this machine?
Yes.
You're pulling over here.
Okay.
Okay, this was the whole reason. This was it.
Are you going to tell me because of how easy it is to thread?
Oh,
yeah.
go away. There
You're
I
not.
go.
You're not a kidding. It is
Oh,
so easy to
It's
thread.
not in the needle. And I'm
No?
going to push one button and watch what happens.
Bum bum bum
You want to see
bum.
that again? And you can watch down here
Look
while
at
I push
that.
the button.
Okay, for
Okay,
those of
you
us
watch
with
here.
aging eyes,
I
just
did not want to
doesn't
have
get
to
any
thread
better.
my needle.
look how
And
easy
so if
that
you're
is.
doing embroidery thread, you know how many
Yes.
times you change your thread over and over and over?
Totally.
Look how easy that is.
Yep, yep.
So easy.
And of course, you gotta love the guide beam, right?
Oh,
The
definitely.
guide beam is something that this machine is also very well known for. With a click of a button, take a look at that. You have this, I call it the laser beam, but
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it's
a
not.
laser coming right down, why would this be a big deal? Why?
Well, because if you want to do half square triangles, if you want to sew
Exactly.
it next to something and you want to,
Think
Cut your-
about like
excuse
doing the
me.
half square triangles or doing snowball
Definitely.
blocks, and you're always like drawing lines on your blocks. You don't have to do that with
You
this
don't have
machine
to do it.
because you've got the guide beam that's showing you exactly where it is down the middle,
Totally.
from diagonal to diagonal.
totally.
It's awesome.
What if
Love
you
the
wanted to
guide
sew
beam.
right next to a print?
Yeah.
If you have
can
a
use the
stripe
guide
and
beam
you
for
just
that.
want to like echo around it,
Mhm.
put the
Yeah.
guide beam on.
If you can't tell, Barb and I are a little passionate
I
about
love
this.
this machine.
We love this machine
This is
so
the one I
much.
have at home.
Exactly. So
I
wonderful.
love it.
Of course, you've got your speed control right here,
Or
so
it's
you
your
can,
width control.
or your
Just
width
putting that
control,
out there.
either way, and it's going to allow you to take your time with when you're sewing, or put the pedal
Definitely.
to the metal. Right? You have the automatic scissors. Can't live without those.
Foot up,
Once
foot
you
down.
have it, foot up, foot down.
And the foot up, foot down gives you the opportunity to have a pivoting feature.
Pivoting feature. Love, love, love that.
What is that though?
Okay, so the pivoting feature, what that basically means is the example I like to use oftentimes is I love the pivoting feature when it comes to doing applique. Okay, I'm going around. Do you know how you're going around a curve and you have that blanket stitch, and as you're going around you need to always stop the machine, put your hand to the back, lift up the presser foot, and then you stitch and then you put it back down, right? And then same thing, you go around and you
Yep.
lift up the presser
Over
foot
and over.
and then you go back
And
down.
over
Guess
and
what?
over.
With the pivoting feature actually engaged, when you put your foot down on the foot pedal, the actual foot of your machine goes down. When you lift up off the foot pedal,
Up it
the-
goes.
up it goes. So that way I keep both hands right here, and
Solid.
I am just slowly pivoting around. I never even have to stop and actually go around here like this. I
Lose your
absolutely
place.
love
It
the
doesn't
pivoting
get
feature.
buckled. Everything is perfect.
Yep, the needle goes down, the foot comes up. It's wonderful.
It
Just
is.
wonderful.
I love that.
Okay, so those are some of the sewing features we love, but this is a beautiful embroidery machine as
It
well.
is.
So tell us
I
a
want
little
to show
bit
you
about
how
that.
easy it is to get from sewing to embroidery. Right now I'm in sewing. Here it is. This is how easy. Now I'm in embroidery.
So simple.
And this is going to move over here. You see how easy that is to move through that? It's so user-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And I have all these built-in designs. I could just go, oh, that was cute.
Grow your
my
own
heck.
garden. That's adorable.
There are some really pretty ones. Okay, this is how easy it is to stitch it out. I push set. I'm going to push embroidery, and it is ready to
this
go.
one is purposely all in gray tones, but it is a full colored
Oh,
screen.
definitely.
Let's take a look at some of those.
Let's go into celebrate. There's some.
There
oh, look
we
at that.
go.
This is very appropriate right
Yep,
now.
yep.
That's so cute. Now imagine all those threads you have to change. How easy it's going to be with that threader.
Yep.
All
and
right.
then go ahead and hit set. And and then we'll go embroidery, you can see right here in this little window what exactly is going to stitch out. So it's like, oh, okay, I know that the green leaf on the snowman is going to stitch out next. And then you just move forward from there. So every time, you never have to be
you don't have to
lost
guess.
as to where you're at on
And there's
this
the next part.
on
And
this
see, I can skip
design.
around if I wanted to, and each time I'm going to a different part of the design, and
Yep.
you can see right there. Right here is the whole picture, what it's going to look like, so I never get lost. That's my map. Right up here is where I am right now.
You can do all your editing right here on the
You can.
screen. You can copy, paste, make it
Let's go back to
larger,
that
make it
editing.
smaller. Yeah.
I'm going to actually go back out of there. Here's my editing right there. Look what I can do. I can make it smaller size.
Oh my
I can
goodness.
rotate it.
You could add letters to
You
it if you
could.
wanted to.
You could.
Mm-hmm. Look how simple. Oh, and it's all touch screen, and that,
Oh,
I
I like
love
that.
that. I just don't even get confused with this
Nope.
because it's all right there in front of me.
It's just fun to hit those buttons.
It sure is. Exactly. So now, Barb, we can also do stippling in there.
You can.
Take
Look
a look
at
at
that.
that. If you wanted to
That
quilt
was really
inside the
easy.
hoop,
Why
how
don't you
simple
show
is
them
that?
again?
Okay. So we have the snowman here. Any design you bring in and you say, you know what, I want to do a quilting background. Look how simple it is. All I have to do is touch this button and
it's
boom,
done.
there you go. If I go, you know what, that's a little too tight. I want my spacing to be larger. I can do that right here. I'm going to go to spacing, hit preview. And now look at that stippling.
That is so easy.
Isn't that incredible?
I love it.
So being able to basically quilt as you go is pretty great, right?
It is.
Now,
It is.
we have to talk about, we cannot not talk about, I should say, about the hooping system here. Barb.
Oh,
So we've got, let's see, the largest hoop size on this machine is the 9.5 by 14, right? Look how big
this
that
is
is.
so good.
That's huge.
9.5 by
Did we decide
14.
you could actually slip your body around
Well,
that?
some of us
We're not
can.
gonna do that.
I don't know about me, but
Okay,
yeah. There
Oh,
we go.
nice.
But it would make a nice necklace around my head, right?
Yes, it would.
But take a look at this. This
is
is
different.
something that's a little new to what you're used to seeing on an embroidery hoop. Tell us why those little markings are important,
Those
Barb.
are register marks that you can take a picture of this with your smartphone. You can take a picture of anything that you have in here. Then you can send it to your machine. You can Bluetooth it over and it will appear over there.
Yes.
Is that so cool?
It's amazing. So, you know, you want your design to be in just the right place on your project, right? And placement is so critical to having more professional results on an embroidery machine. And so to be able to take a photograph with your phone, hello, is that not incredible?
Everybody's got a phone.
Oh my
And
goodness,
everybody's
everybody
got the
does.
best phone
That's
out there.
You're gonna take a picture with your phone and you will send it wirelessly to your machine, and then it will show up on the machine. The design,
It
the
does.
project that you're stitching on will show up on your
And
machine.
then you can sit and edit it.
I know, I
Just
love
like I
it.
did with this
I
one.
love it. It's just so much fun,
There were
and
4
it's so
pictures here
easy.
that I pulled in together, picked what I want, erased what I didn't
Mhm.
want. It was easy.
I'll tell you, there's nothing more frustrating for an embroiderer than not getting the placement just right. Am I right?
Totally.
And so being able to have this
The
functionality
ability to do it.
is pretty nice. So
You could even, if you had a
Yeah.
print back here
Uh-huh.
and you wanted to place things in certain places,
Yes.
maybe you have a pocket on a shirt that you're
Yeah.
trying to, well, you wouldn't embroider on a pocket because
Well,
it
you-
would close
right,
it shut.
right, yeah, right above it. Maybe
Or
you're putting
maybe
a little
on a
monogram
collar.
or something. Sure.
You know, on a
yeah.
collar.
Yeah.
Then you're going to put it on here, take a picture of it,
Yeah.
and place that perfectly
It's
in the
so
right
fun.
spot. Perfect
I love
placement.
it.
Perfect.
And let me tell you guys, if some of you are watching and going, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Like
I
you're,
can never do
you're
that.
talking about a lot of things that are just so foreign to me, right?
Yep.
And I could never do that. I promise you, you can. And we are going to help you. We're your girlfriends, right?
It is so till you know.
So till you know, we have a wonderful program at my girlfriend's
We do.
quilt shop called the So To
So
Know
To You Know.
program. And it is available both in store and online.
Virtually,
So
which is
virtually
so
we can do it that
nice.
way too.
And you can go back and watch it over and over and over again.
Hey, we're always welcome to have you even do a Zoom call with us, and
Oh,
we can
yes.
do a private one-on-one. Say you get to a step and you're like, boy,
We do that all the time, actually.
I know. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do next. Don't worry. We got your back, okay? We're going to help
Just
you
give us a
every
call.
step of the way. Yep.
Totally.
So, no worries
And the
there.
classes are free.
Yep.
That go with your machine. The Sotino classes are free.
Absolutely.
And you can watch them and watch them and
Yeah.
watch them. And Baby Lock even has 900 videos
I know. Pretty
that
pretty
are amazing that you
yeah,
can go out and watch.
as well. So there's plenty of education out there for you, and the ability to do it from the comforts of your own home
In your
is
pajamas.
what we need at this time.
But yeah,
And
can
you don't have to haul a big machine out,
Oh,
right?
isn't that nice?
Yeah, pretty nice.
That is
So
nice.
we've got the Baby Lock Altair machine, sewing and machine embroidery combination. It is on sale right now. We have a great price with
We
a great
do.
bundle.
We do.
Go to our website, mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Just type in Altair, Altair,
and it will
right?
pop up. Yep.
and it will pop up,
It will
or you
pop
can
up.
look at all the different sewing machines, embroidery machines, sergers, and long arms that we offer online as
It-
well.
It will, but
And
this is
we will
brand
ship to you for
free.
free. We will ship to you for free. So if you make this purchase, don't worry about shipping. We've got you covered.
And it has all the things you're going to get. They're all
Yep.
listed right there on the website.
You know what? I'm
So
gonna
just go
I'm
on.
gonna throw in one more thing.
Oh, ooh.
You
Wanna
ready
talk
for
about it
this?
first? I don't know. Oh, you know what?
Should we talk about it?
No, I know what it is because it needs to be on there.
Yeah, go ahead.
It does.
Tell 'em.
It is the club.
Yep.
This year, the club for free.
Yep, you're going to get our free club membership, which is pretty sweet.
It is.
And if by chance you've already purchased the club and you decide you want this machine, we're going to refund you for the
We
club.
will refund you.
Yep.
But if you purchase it before Friday, isn't it Friday the 15th?
Friday the 15th. Yep.
Friday the 15th. If
Yep.
you purchase it before Friday the 15th, you get a free t-shirt.
Yes, you
The
do.
club t-shirt.
club
Gotta
t-shirt.
have that
Yep.
club t-shirt.
Yep.
Where's ours? We should have
I
one
know we
right
should
now.
have one. All right. Do we have any other questions?
There were just the questions about the prices, but they can find that online, right?
Yeah, all the prices are on there.
It is
Perfect.
all online. You bet.
Annette Levitt said she's wanted one forever, so how can she not buy one?
Oh, definitely.
Free
But,
shipping, Annette.
Besides, this offer with the bundle is
Yeah.
only good till March 26th.
Ooh.
After that, it's gone.
Through Baby Lock.
We'll still have the machine. We'll still be able to
Yes.
ship it to you, but all of this goody stuff
All
you have
the
to
other
purchase
fun
separate.
stuff. Yes, yes. You know what? I'm going to make the deal even sweeter.
Oh, this
You ready
scares
for
me.
this?
Oh,
no,
dear.
This scares me.
No, it's all good.
What?
We're going to give you a one-day Kimberbell event for free.
No, I think that should be done.
It should
Definitely.
be done,
A one
shouldn't
day
it?
Kimberbell.
So the Kimberbell one-day events are so much fun. They are done virtually. The one-day event is $99. We're going to throw that in with the purchase of a machine
Definitely.
all month of January. Okay?
Ooh.
So all
all
month of January. Yep. So if this is something else you want, we're going to let you have
So
a
you need to,
free
we really
event
need
of
to
your
button
choice.
it down before Friday to get the club and the
If
t-shirt.
you want the club and the t-shirt, that is before Friday.
Uh-huh.
But in addition to that, we will also throw in
Kimberbell.
the Kimberbell
So
event.
why not just do it right now?
Right. Why
And
not?
the bundle pricing is good till when?
Till March
Till
26th
March 26th on the bundle pricing.
on the
Yes.
bundle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you purchase at March 27th, you won't get the bundle. It'll be the same price for the machine. So
Yeah.
get it now.
Yeah,
Get the
now,
bundle.
and we will, again, by this Friday, we'll throw in the club as well.
Right?
And by
With
the
the
end of
t-shirt.
January is going to be
A
the
Kimberbell event. Yeah.
Plus, you're going to get the stabilizer, the threads,
Yes.
the palette
Everything that you need.
software,
Yes.
and the needles,
Uh-huh.
the inspiration guide, and all of our online classes for this machine. It's all part of it. So,
You can't turn that down.
No,
So if
it's
you've been
pretty
sitting
nice.
on the fence and
Yep.
you're not really sure, now is the time.
definitely.
Gayla said she needs a new machine.
Okay.
Oh,
Gayla!
We can help you.
with that.
Are we on the same page or what,
I think
Barb?
so.
Yeah, I think
love
so
this
too.
machine. I really do.
Yeah.
I love this machine.
We're a little
It's not
giddy
too
about it.
big, but it's certainly not small.
And this was something that before we could not sell
we
it
could
online.
not. We could
And
not.
now Baby
Now
Lock
we
has
can.
given dealers that
I
option.
hope they
so.
keep it that way
I
too.
hope so,
I
too.
love this machine. I do.
Glenna says the Altair is a fabulous machine, ladies. I love mine. Just do it. Life is too short.
Oh,
Thank
it
you,
is too
Glenna.
short.
Thank you. I know someone who purchased a machine, a bigger machine like this, not too long ago. She was in her 80s. And she said, you know what, for so long I dragged my feet going, oh, I'm not going to be able to use that for much longer. Now, don't ever say that,
No,
right?
don't ever
Don't
say
you
that.
ever say that, because that's not
Life is too
necessarily the
short.
case.
Just enjoy it.
Enjoy what you are able to
Totally,
do.
definitely, and don't put it off.
Yep.
Christine wanted to ask again, what is the largest size hoop that goes with the machine?
That's a great question. It is a 9.5 by 14. 9.5 by 14. So
You
look
can
at
hide behind it.
look at all that amazing space that you
This is
have.
so much room.
Yeah, it is.
It is huge.
It is huge. And then also you have other hoops
Well, it
that
can go
come with
clear
it.
down to a 4x4 if you wanted to.
Yep.
So you've got all that space. You can go
Mhm.
4x4. You can go 9.5 by 14.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Very,
All right.
very nice.
What other questions?
Well, Jennifer says, wow, Chris, you are so generous to all of your girlfriends.
Oh, thank you,
Aw.
Jennifer. Thank
What else are you
you.
going to throw in? Come on, a candy bar, something.
You get one-on-one with Miss Barb.
Hey, we'll talk to you anytime you want to call.
Anytime. And I'll tell you, Lisa here at the shop is a fabulous embroidery teacher.
Lisa is
as well.
amazing.
She's incredible. And she's going to also take you step by step. Ooh, I can take this off for a minute. She's going to take you step by step
Hey,
on
Lisa.
how the IQ designer works and how all of that comes together. I promise you, you're in good hands with all of this. You don't have to be fearful that
Oh,
you'll
put that
never
back
be
on.
able to use it. I know. Why did you come back?
Because I'm here.
There we go. I'm just kidding. All right. Is Lisa coming
Yeah,
over?
Yeah, she's coming right now.
Over.
Awesome. What other questions?
Lisa, come on over here.
Okay.
We want them to see who they're going to talk to. Okay, this is our queen.
Lisa is amazing at embroidery. Wonderful
Yes, she is.
teacher.
And she's very patient, very kind,
So
very
patient.
knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
There's really nothing about embroidery that you don't know.
Say
Say
you're
yes.
right.
Yes, hey, where's your crown? Put it on.
There you go. It is fun. I love
Yeah.
machine embroidery.
And
Yeah.
you've been doing this for almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years. Well, yeah, almost.
So, yeah.
That's amazing.
So,
So, of course you know
and I
everything.
just keep learning more. Though I mean, I learn all the time. So,
Mhm. Yep.
so, yep, I learn all the time.
Gonna bring the leash over here. All right. Okay, so any other questions? Okay, thank you everyone for
Do you like the
tuning in.
Altair?
I do like the Altair.
In fact,
yes.
you are recording a class this
I
week.
am. I am.
Oh.
I've got a.
Oh.
Yep. I am recording a class this week on the Altair.
So
With
you've got
IQ
your
designer and
yeah.
yep.
That's awesome.
So if somebody buys the machine but they don't have it, can they watch your class later?
The,
Yes.
Yep. We said well.
All of our classes are recorded.
Are recorded.
And so you can go back and watch and rewatch it
That's what I
anytime.
love about
What's
these
nice
classes.
is you can just download it right to your computer, so you don't have to go out and try to find it
Mhm.
either. So you can just download it right to your
And
computer.
if you don't know how to do that, Lisa will show you how to do that too.
There you go.
Lisa's
Exactly.
amazing.
Yeah. All right, guys. I hope to see you in a couple of hours for Three Things at 3. I've got some fun stuff to
I
share
want to
with
be
you.
on the phone with you right now.
And then at 5 o'clock tonight, don't forget Mountain Standard Time, we are going to be doing a club webinar. Well, I should say a webinar about the club. If you are not sure whether you want to be
Exactly.
a member of the club, I hope you'll join me at 5 p.m. right here on our Facebook page. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the benefits that you'll
Definitely.
receive as being a club member.
And when you buy your machine, that'll be free.
Yep, that's right. And we have a really cute pattern that is free for you just for attending the
Yep.
webinar tonight. So we'll check that out at 5.
It's
All
going
right.
to be so good.
Okay, if you have any questions and we didn't get to them live, let's say you're watching this a little bit later, go ahead, ask away, and we will be sure and go back and answer them afterwards.
Definitely.
All right, thanks
All right.
everyone. Have
Goodbye,
a great
everybody.
day.
Say
Bye-bye.
goodbye, Lisa. Goodbye.
See you later.